Do you ever think, what if your mum didn't point you in the direction of that gym? Do you ever think about that?
Yeah, all the time. Just of what my friends that happened, like prison, death, you know. Chat.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, how are you?
So when you're having them conversations with the youngsters now that are going through those things that you used to do on the streets,
Yeah.
how does it make you feel when they look at you all doughy-eyed?
This is why I make a point to do it from Birmingham, you know, because to see a guy like me that came from the same environment as you and be like, look, persistence and achieved it, you know. So when I'm talking to the kids now, I'm just trying to implement that into them.
How the gloves now, Leanne?
That looks great. Oh, good.
Yeah, you know, it's a great opportunity to be here in a big event. You know, fighting somewhat of a hometown guy in the sense. Excited to go out there and put on a show for the fans. I know it gets pretty electric in the O2, so I'm pretty pumped about that. You want one or two?
I just want one arugula, but I need like 2.
We'll be in for meals for herself, and then she preps my meals, as long as the UFC preps my meals as well too. But she'll put some things together, really doll it up, make it real good, lots of flavor and things like that, so I can really enjoy it. What is that? Sweet potato fries?
Yeah. So we've got some lettuce, arugula, throw some celery in there because nobody got fat on celery, it's just water.
But it's filling and, you know, it feels like you're getting a big meal, yeah. Ooh, the snacks. Boom. This is like a staple for post weigh-ins, is the Flips milk chocolate.
Brian's career through the UFC has been inspiring. He's been through so much through his career with injuries. He almost died in practice a couple years ago, and then he's always come back from it. Like, he's just so driven, and it's just been super inspiring to see, not only as a wife and for our children, but as just a human. It's like incredible.
Thank you so much. Good to see you around.
See ya.
Thank
Yeah.
you guys, okay?
See ya.
Nice day.
Justin Gaethje is probably the toughest test that you've had. Where do you think you are better?
Only one way where he better than me. His track is better than my track.
Because with everything else I'm better.
Yeah, everything else I'm better, yeah. Salut, Justin. What's up? Feel good, bro? Oh, yeah.
You've either won fight of the night, performance of the night, or it's been
both.
A championship fight.
I cleaned up 2 bonuses in 2 of my fights. I had 9 bonuses in my first 7 fights. It's definitely a record that will never be touched.
Is that a point of pride for you?
Try your gloves on.
It's not the intentions going in. I mean, in order to get 2 bonuses, you got to get your ass whooped a little bit and then come back and finish them. You know, I'll try to avoid that for the rest of my career, but if it comes with the territory, I'll take it.
Can you describe to us what it's like? Because I think normal people would struggle to understand what fighters are thinking during a fight.
Honestly, you just have to be emotionless. You know, any emotion causes a thought causes a pause in action, and you know, in those moments, you can, you know, not see what's coming. I think trusting in your peripherals, trusting in your instincts is the only way to go when you're in the fight.
Hello, Justin.
Hello. What's up, Rob?
How are you?
Long time no see.
I know.
The next one, you gotta look up. You know you signed this many times. You gotta look up while you sign. Okay, ready? You gotta look at each other. Go, go, look at each other.
I cannot do that.
Holy that poor bastard. That better not be the one I get.
I know, I'm trying to be mindful of that.
It was a Jared Gaethje. Oh my God, that one that says Jared Gaethje.
You can read every letter in my name.
You can?
Yeah.
Does your tin have a star?
That's an IN right there.
Dude, that looks like a star, doesn't it?
It's a star.
I might have messed up on that one.
Dude, look at that. And it's still a star. Wow. You a star.
All those years I was supposed to be taking notes, I was just filling up my notebooks with my signature.
Perfect. Thank you, gentlemen.
First workout done for the day. Woo, that right arm is strong now.
When I spoke to Leon, he said the manner of that defeat could leave mental scars. In that physically you're fine, but there always could be that doubt. I mean, how would you respond to that?
He's speaking from an ordinary perspective. You know, he's around ordinary people who've done ordinary things and they think ordinary. But I'm not ordinary, I'm extraordinary. And so March 18th, I get to go prove that to myself, and I get to prove that to him as well. You know, whether he's sad or whether he's happy that he tasted the belt for at least 6 months, you know, now it's gone. And he's gonna say, damn, that guy was extraordinary.
Oh, God.
You look at me, bro.
They're really impressed.
What you saying?
Good, bro. How are you?
I'm good. What you saying, sis? What you saying?
Don't miss me. Oh, you miss me. You miss me.
I do. I do. Assistant, don't behave like
I know, brother, I'm sorry. I'm excited. I'm excited to see my brother.
Yes, me too.
Yes, we are here.
Look where they go now.
We are here now.
Let's go.
Let's go and collect the belts.
Let's go. We are here to collect.
I get to London something like 5 days ago. Came a little bit earlier because of time difference, jet lag a little bit. It's first time I'm fighting in London, and I heard a lot of things about crowd here, and I'm ready to feel it Saturday. Every fight is important fight, but now I have higher ranked opponent, and of course it's a big opportunity. Expect from me, I hope I will just be myself, Roman Dolidze, and this is more than enough. Next chapter I will ask, of course, a title fight, and first of all, it makes sense. These guys all fought each other, and now it's time for new blood.
Yes. Let me see that move again.
Spider-Man move?
Yeah, just don't take my head off. That was perfect.
So yeah, it's Tuesday, fight week. Rafa looks as good as he ever has done, so yeah, we're all excited in the camp. Obviously Gaethje's, you know, Mr. Highlight or whatever. He's a very aggressive fighter and very good, obviously. I just think that Rafa's just too smart for him, and I think Gaethje can be a bit wild at times. I think Rafa can pick him apart. Yeah, Gaethje's going to have a rough night. Time. Nice. Nice, Rafa. He's got a lot of hype around him already, Rafa, so this is obviously can continue to build, and then I think after this, I think he's going to be knocking at the door for a title shot for sure.
Yeah, it's a big fight for Leon, obviously. You know, the trilogy, huge fight, obviously. He's now the champ. He's got to set down his own marker, hasn't he? He's got to make his own legacy. So Leon, if he beats Usman, you know, can kick on and hopefully become a great in his own right. In the fight, we drilled a lot of things. Obviously, you know, the head kick. We were shouting it various points during the fight, but sometimes we might be shouting it, might not be the best time to do it, you know. He managed to find that moment, and the rest is history. Jab cross. Cross hook. 1, 2.
Everybody had done, you know, resigned his kid to just possibly just seeing the fight out and not being stopped and just being contented that he went the distance. But he's now the world champion because of it. We was on another planet. It brought so much joy to everybody back home in England. It boosted Leon's, boosted the coaches, it boosted the kids in the gym. Yeah, so yeah, since then we've just been a steady grind back to work, and he's back. Here we go again.
Good, and then uppercut cross hook after. Yeah.
Is Usman mentally back? We don't know. We're yet to see that. It's not a question been answered yet. So Leon's holding the handle, and unfortunately, Mr. Usman got the blade. Yeah.